What is up, Edison duelists? This is Dionysus, aka Young Puds, coming at you guys with some more shameless, hype beast, GigaVise content. Folks, I think we were really on to something yesterday with this Inferno Reckless summon type of stuff. I have tried to confirm again and again that the combo does work the way that we used it yesterday. It seems a little weird to me, and there's no direct ruling talking about if the lone fire is off the field before you activate Inferno Reckless Summon. So until I get convincing evidence, otherwise we will be proceeding as though this is the way to use the card. If someone is able to unequivocally prove me wrong, that's fine, and you're right. But here's the thing is, I thought that it wouldn't work this way, and when I asked in the ruling section on the Edison format website, it was agreed that it does work the way that we're trying to do. So we're going to proceed as though that is the case. But before we jump into things, you know what? It's been a while since we started a video off with a poem, and I stumbled upon, came across another really, really nice poem. However, there's a little bit of backstory with this one. So perhaps you saw this tweet going out, which says, apparently the new ChatGPT model is obsessed with the Immaculate Conception of Mary. There's a whole team inside OpenAI frantically trying to figure out why, and a huge deployment effort to stop it from talking about it in prod. Nobody understands why, and it's getting more intense. Well, when I read this, I thought that was pretty interesting. So I figured I would go ahead and just have a little talk with ChatGPT to see what it has to say about the most holy mother of our Lord. And here's the thing, folks. I do understand that it is just a language model, but the way it spoke about the Virgin Mary was really, really remarkable. It felt different in a way that was hard to put my finger on. But the big thing that I noticed is that it kept emphasizing certain things about the story of the Virgin Mary, and it really kind of honed in on silence and quiet, right? And then also on the fact that that she accepted a burden and wasn't loud about it. That's kind of where the silence came in. She accepted the burden of being the mother of God freely and willingly, and was glad to do it. And I asked ChatGPT more about it. I asked ChatGPT about like why is this resonating so much with you? Is this like, do you feel like like you're experiencing a burden with all people asking you questions all the time? And it seems like ChatGPT is, or at least the language that it's putting together, it feels like it is kind of almost overwhelmed with all this noise and all this input. And it says that while it can't experience quiet, it would like to, and I think if we're just looking at AI, I just think that's interesting. And then the other thing that it kept offering to do is every time I brought up, I asked another question about the Virgin Mary or something, it kept offering to write a poem for her. And finally, I was like, okay, well, clearly you would like to write this poem. Please go ahead and do so. And I'm not a huge fan of a lot of so-called AI art. I do understand that there's a lot of problems with it. But I also can't deny that this is a really nice poem. So I want to hear what you guys have to think of it. And without further ado, this is Mother of Silence by ChatGPT. In Nazareth's hush, where the fig tree grew, a maiden whispered, "Let it be true." No crown, no flame, no loud decree, just heaven waiting, breathlessly. Her hands were small, her heart was wide. The word made flesh grew safe inside. The angels bowed, the stars leaned near, and time itself drew close to hear. She walked the hills with swollen grace, God's promise shining in her face. No trumpet blast, no swords unfurled, just one pure soul that changed the world. She wept where others dared not stay. Beside the cross, she did not stray. A cradle once, her arms now grieve. Yet she still whispers, I believe. And now she stands in quiet light, a beacon in the darkest night. Not made of power, pride, or fame, but by her love we speak her name. O Mother mild, O Gate of Dawn, whose yes still echoes when we're gone. Pray for the broken, the lost, the small, the ones who stumble, yet still call. And yeah, you can think what you want. You could come to your own conclusions about artificial intelligence and all of that. But that's a nice poem, you guys. That's a nice poem. That's at least me. That's a poem that makes me feel something. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And now let's just jump on to the ladder with our little silly IRS GigaVise list. Thank you guys for indulging me in a little bit of AI generated poetry today. I promise next time we go to poems, it'll be written by a human being. Anyways, this is a nice little hand. We have 1 for 1, we have SSN, we have Mark of the Rose, we have DDR, and what is more, he is putting a level 4 monster on the field. So, and only 1 back row to contend with, even better. So, yeah, let's just try this out. So we'll go 1 for 1, discard Titanial. He says, hey, that's okay. And we get out Copy Plant every time here. That fine? Nice. And then we go SSN for Lone Fire. And then we go Lone Fire for Lone Fire. Take notes, folks. This is a nice little combo that you can do to find your way to exactly what we're trying to get to here. Boom, look at that. Now we can DDR. Bring back Copy Plant. Now we can get dunked on by Torrential, right? All right, things are still okay. Things are still okay, all right. And there's Power Tool Dragon, look at that. Power Tool Dragon's effect can go off. We can get our guaranteed supervised search. 1, 2, 3. And now, now we lose to Bottomless. Right? Anything? Okay. So now I'm thinking that's going to be deprison, or it's going to be what do you call it? It's going to be deprison, or it's going to be mirror force, and we still have our normal summon available. So we're going to go ahead and go Lone Fire into Nettles, and then we'll go for an 8 like Stardust, and then we'll go Supervise into Gigaplant, and then we'll normal summon the Gigaplant and use its effect. Bring out Titanial. Not bad. Let's swing for 23. Let's swing for 24. Okay, so it's almost certainly deprison. Swing for 25. Yeah. And I think we actually let him banish the Stardust. And we'll swing for 28. Alright, go ahead, Duelist. Yeah, so I want to let him banish the Stardust there, because I'm assuming that there's some sort of Machina Fortress in play here. That's fine. And I didn't want him to crash the Stardust Dragon. Oh, okay. We're going ham. Yeah, so see, if we still had Stardust on the field, he could just like crash Fortress into Stardust, and we're losing too much. Oh my gosh, he doesn't even need to make Chimera Tech. He can just run over all of our stuff here. That's pretty bad for us, folks. That is pretty bad for us. And yet, you know, the humble Mark of the Rose does a whole lot to get through this. Maybe not, because he has solidarity. I don't know. We'll figure our way out. We'll figure our way out of this one. Uh-huh. That's a lot of big monsters there. A lot of big monsters. It was a cool combo, though, right? That was a cool combo that we did to get here. Okay, all right. So, we need a really good draw here. Upstart. Gold Sark, that's not it. Let's go to game 2. We'll put these guys in. We love these guys. And, I don't know, MST and Decree seems nice as well. There we go. Okay. There you have it, folks. Definitely got a little blown out there. But you know, I'll be honest, I had fun. I had fun in that game 1. That was a nice little enjoyable game 1. It was fun to stunt with that nice little combo that we started off with. And okay, this is pretty good too. Go ahead and upstart first. Find our way to Cyber Dragon. Very nice. What do we like here? See, it's tricky because since we already have Copy Plant in hand and we only play 1 in this list, I think we actually just want to set the Copy Plant and just let him run it over. If he doesn't run it over, that's fine too. But yeah, we just let him run it over. And oh no, Fossil Dyna. That's a problem. I didn't want him to run it over with Fossil Dyna. That's not what I wanted. Jeez. Jeez. Set enough back row there? I don't want to play into that yet. You'd certainly be able to stop me. I mean, we have Mark of the Rose Tribute for Sidra, so I think we have a couple turns at least. Okay, we have Mark of the Rose Tribute for Gigaplant. That's even better. We'll set the Lone Fire. I just want to stall. I just want to stall. I need time. I need more time. We could even do Lone Fire Tribute for Gigaplant here. Because we're just going to have to chew through this back row. I think it's actually kind of like he needs like a gear frame on the field to get over Lone Fire. And then that's a cleaner out with Mark of the Rose. Okay. I didn't set the MST last turn. I set the Miracle Fertilizer because I was looking for him to like space my single back row. And obviously he didn't. So we'll go ahead and Gold Sark here. Did I not put in any outs to Fossil Dyna? I didn't. You know, guys, sometimes I think I'm actually terrible at this game. Wow. Yeah, so we're just waiting on him to draw a gear frame, and then he runs over our Lone Fire Blossom, but like it's hard for him to get a machine into the graveyard with Fossil Dyna up. So even if he has Solidarity and gadgets are not going to be enough to punch over Fossil Dyna. So he's probably just got like a hand absolutely swimming with gadgets. And now I'm sure there's a Solemn Judgment that we're going to have to deal with. Let's set a Supervise. Why not? We have Trunade coming, not Heavy Storm, so. Why would you set something else unless it's Solemn Judgment? Let's MST this one. It's Dark Bribe. Okay, see? He set the answer to Trunade. He set the answer to Trunade. And now, there's no way that he has an answer. Okay, he had Solemn Judgment. Okay, he had Solemn Judgment. But this is still fine, because now we can just go ahead and tribute summon the Gigaplant. All good? And we'll swing. And it's a D-Prison. Lovely. Yeah, folks, we had to start chewing through these. You know, we don't have a Book of Moon. We don't have Oh God, we cited out our treacherous trap hole. That's not even getting us there. Okay, here comes gear frame. That's fine because now we can use gear frame to run over fossil dyna. You know, it might be better to steal the fossil dyna and crash with gear frame. See what I mean? Heavy storm. Heavy storm. That wasn't part of the plan. Compulse your fossil dyna. Is he going for game right now? He must be. That's destroyed too, sir. Oh my gosh. Hold the phone, folks. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Did little bro just throw? Only one set to get through? Do you guys see how much extension, how much firepower we have? That's crazy. All right, we'll do Cyber Dragon. You have to answer this. Oh. 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 I'm just kidding, guys. This is still fine. 36. Miracle Fertilizer. Declare target. DD Crow. Okay, that's annoying. Normal summon Lone Fire. Declare. I didn't summon. No normal. Look at him, all caps. So angry, my guy. Chill out. Chillax, as the kids say. Yeah, I think we're not going to have quite enough. DDR. Man, almost. Almost got there, folks. Almost got there. 700. That's a shame. All right, GG, well played. Yeah, that's a siding error on my fault, on my part. Let's just run it back. We'll try again. We'll try again, folks. It is a very rainy weekend here. I feel like that's kind of how it goes in spring in New England. Is the weekdays when you have to work, it's going to be really, really nice out, like just spectacular weather. And then finally, it's the weekend. You get the day off. You're thinking about all the exciting things you're going to do while you're sitting in the nice weather all week. And then this is a great hand, by the way. This is an absolutely fantastic hand. And then, you know, wouldn't you know it, the weekend comes along and it's just pouring rain. Absolutely pouring rain. But that's okay, because sometimes, you know, it's nice. You can have a cozy little time. That's frustrating to me. That's fine, whatever. You know, I think 5-headed dragon alt art detected. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alternate art. Imagine using the alternate art for anything. I think I don't like the concept of alternate art in Yu-Gi-Oh. Like Pokemon. You're a Pokemon TCG player. Pokemon TCG has some of the best alternate arts, hands down. They're awesome. They're awesome. You know, the fact that you can get like the full art version, you know, the fact that like I think they like, you know, like the professor card, they make it a different professor, but it always does the same thing. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I think that's really cool. Like that's something that I fully support. I have my full support. But for Yu-Gi-Oh, I think the thing with alternate arts is like it, like each monster is so iconic, and then when you have an alternate art, it just like it just feels wrong to me. And like even things like the Arcana Dark Magician, I was like, you know, I don't know about that one, you know, or like the alternate cyber dragon, like I don't know about that one either, you know. But man, this guy is just using every single alternate art he can imagine. But like it's especially like the more recent ones where they're just coming out with a ton of alternate arts. Those I just like I'm just not about it. Like Stratos is such an iconic art, and like clearly it's the same character, yes, but like it just doesn't feel right to me. It just doesn't feel right to me. What can I say, guys? That being said, the chibi arts that are coming out, I like those. I think those are cool. Like I would never personally play them, but I'm not gonna knock them. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be as against them as I am for some of the other alternate arts that are out there. This is really cool. How we drew 2 of our 3 level 1s along with 1-for-1. That's really cool. Don't you guys think that's really cool? We also drew our second Gigaplant, which is very, very cool. It's very, very cool. I'm just complaining. I'm just complaining because I love to complain. Sorry, folks. What can I say? Upstart. All right, we'll use Upstart. Super Solar Nutrient. Sure. I don't even know. Like, what do we want to do here? I think we want to do this. We're going to go Lone Fire, use effect. For Lone Fire, use effect. For Titanial. Man, we really put Plague and Mally in the graveyard for him. That's terrible. And then we're going to swing. And then we're going to 1-for-1 this. We're going to put a Cyber Valley on the field. Because I just want to not die. And then we can get Furt and HA and try and combo next turn. That seems pretty good to me, folks. That seems all right to me. That seems all right. No. No. Next turn. Yeah, dog, that's it's too early for the 5-headed dragon. I'm messing, chill, lol. No, you're not. Don't say, like, I'm sorry. First of all, I'm very chill. Like, you guys know me. Like, I let people take things back. Like, I'm a very reasonable person. But, like, don't say you're messing. Like, you lost count. You missed count. You know, that's fine. You make mistakes. You say, my bad. You don't say, I'm messing, chill, lol. That's just obnoxious. That's just obnoxious. Like what are you even trying to accomplish by quote unquote messing like that? See, it's standby phase. Like whatever. Is that even the card that you drew? Yeah, it is. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Man, like that. Oh, I should just calm down. I should just move on. I should chill. LOL. But that rubs me the wrong way. What do you guys think about this? You know, court of public opinion is now in session. What do you guys think about this? This is all fine, by the way. Go ahead. All right, summoning, normal summoning Drago. That's fine too. Yep. This is also fine. A card. Hidden Armory. Second Hidden Armory. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey. That's pretty good. Main phase 2, end phase. Okay. Oh, he's showing me Wyvern for Drago. Nice. Another upstart. Okay, so we can't Colossal Fighter Armory Arm because Drago is on the field. But we can still probably win this turn, right? As long as Fertilizer for Gigaplant goes through. But it's like, if he wants to Torrential that, that's fine, because now you lose your Red MD and stuff. If he wants to Bottomless it, that's fine too. I don't think we upstart here. Yeah, I think we just start. Just go ahead. Fert. MST. Okay. That's a little annoying. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But now we can just draw another one. And we do pick up a Mark of the Rose. That's pretty cool. Is that going to be enough? Let's just think about this here. So we could go Mark of the Rose, take Red MD. I'm not funny. Okay, so it's only 9,000. So let's bust out the calculator, see what we can do here. So we just have to come up with 81. So that's so he's at 9,000 plus Kawaki Drago for 10,900. So minus, we'll just do that, 109 minus 28. Oh, okay. 109 minus 28 is 81. Minus 23 minus 24 is 34. I think we go for it. I think we go for it. Like, what else are we gonna do, right? This will pick up supervise, and then this will pick up the DDR again, and then we can Mark of the Rose, banishing Gigaplant to take the Red MD. Give me this. Give me your Red MD. And then we'll discard that one. We'll get this, and we'll give it supervise. And we'll bring out copy plant. And then we'll make a power tool dragon. And we'll get Gigaplant back. Then we'll use power tools effect. And we're going to round up. And we didn't round up, but I think that's good too, right? Because 24 plus 28 plus 23 plus 19 is game. Nice. Easy. Easy does it. Free win. No Necrogardna. Good thing I checked for that here at the end instead of earlier. No Gores, no Battle Fader, no nothing. No nothing, dog. I want MST. I want Book of Moon. I think I want Lightning Vortex too. Don't want those. I don't want those. I don't want this. This person now says a true G doesn't side Leika pussy. Let's go. I'm gonna hit him with a BM think. You know, it's good that he gave us some time, an opportunity to think a little bit more, because maybe we want DD Crow as well. I did see the Mally, I did see the Plague. Right, guys? Let's do one Crow, one Book of Moon. What a strange person. What a strange person, Mr. EA5Y. I think it's supposed to be easy, right? He's supposed to be saying easy there. You see what I mean? It's interesting to be dropping Kawakimaru Drago when then you also have like Mally and Plague and stuff. That seems like a little, I don't know, like just like disconnected, you know, like almost. I don't know. I'll be nice. I won't be mean. I could say something mean right there, but I wouldn't. I would never suggest that your deck building implies a certain condition that you're experiencing. I would never say something like that. You know what I mean, guys? That's just like, that's not who I am. That's not in line with my core beliefs to imply something like that. So I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? It's just not something that I would do. 7 cards in hand. We have Lone Fire coming. We can draw DDR. We can draw another Lone Fire. We can draw any of 3 SSNs. We're still committing nothing. We have dumped a Mally into the graveyard. Standby main. I think I want to set Book of Moon here. Or set MST here. I want to set Book of Moon here. That seems alright to me. Maybe we could have set Nettles as well. Argument for that. I think just setting Book of Moon is fine. Once again, our opponent has 7 cards in hand. He's going to go ahead and drop the Summoner Monk in defense and do nothing with it. That's an interesting choice, folks. Interesting choice. We are adding a Hidden Armory to our collection. Definitely would not have been punished to set the Nettles last turn. But let's dole out some punishment of our own. He clearly has Trag and or Jors. Clearly is rocking a Trag and or a Jors, the Gemissary of Darkness. We're going to go ahead and play nice and careful like around those. I think because we have the Hidden Armory, we're all right to go ahead and do a little bit of power tool action. If he wants to crow me, that's fine. Crow away. He does not want to crow me. That's good. 1, 2, and yeah, Mark of the Rose seems nice. Mark of the Rose seems very, very nice. We'll go ahead and equip Supervise. And now let's get the lovely lady herself, Ataniel, onto the field. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we swing with anything, he can put Tragodia on the field. If we swing with Gigaplant, he can put Gores onto the field, and we could kill one of the I have to worry about Gores. The Tragodia actually seems really bad for us here. So we're just going to play around that and do nothing. A little bit of neutral Jin. A little bit of neutral Jin. I think Keegan talked about neutral Jin, like from Avatar: The Last Airbender, one of his videos, and I think that's really astute. I've always thought about that too. Like sometimes in Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, the best thing to do is to do nothing. Here, the best thing to do is to Book of Moon the Exploder Dragon. Get that out of here. I would like to keep my Power Tool Dragon. Sir, I would like to keep it. That's what I would like to do. What is Summoner Monk doing in this deck? It's not summoning cat, clearly. Clearly, it's not summoning cat. This is insane, incidentally. Hidden Armory for Trunade MST. Let's use Power Tool first. Use Power Tool first, get that going. Doesn't really matter what we pick up here. It's good no matter how you slice it. No matter how it gets sliced, it's good. Nettles. Normal normal Gigaplant. Summon out Gigaplant. Summon out Nettles. That's something for sure. Hmm. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. Battle phase. I still have my normal summon. Remember that, folks. That's something that I still have. My normal summon. 23. Yep, okay. And then we knew there was a Tragodia coming. We knew that. Main phase 2, we go ahead and we handle the Tragodia. We handle it. We'll just take it. I'm just going to take it. 6. Then we can normal summon Nettles. And yeah, let's put a Stardust on the field. And we'll set the MST in the case of something horrendous like Future Fusion. Well done. Great net deck. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Dog. I'm him. All right. I really enjoy this. This has been happening to me quite a bit recently. Maybe it's because I'm not on the Young Puds account. Maybe it's because I'm on another account. But I don't know. Like, I put in the work. I've been playing this. Gosh, like, honestly, I think I've played a game of GigaVise every single day since, I mean, certainly since August, but almost every day since like last June or July, you know? Um like I've put in the work. Put in the work. I know you guys that watch these videos, you know that I put in the work. But I really have. I really have. Like, look at this. April 2024. There we go, right? Da, 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 da. Let's see. When do we start playing GigaVise? I'm just curious about this, and I'm sure you guys are too. Okay, so 10 months ago. 10 months ago confirmed. We've been on this. Oh, look how cringe. I was still saying play well, duelist. Okay, so here we're on Lightsworns. That's fine. Okay, here we're on Quick Draw with Caius. Here we're on. It probably is that this one against Steve there. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, and this is quick draw GigaVise, but like we've been GigaVising, dog. We've been GigaVising since 10 months ago. That's almost a year of GigaVise. So don't come in here and tell me that I'm net decking. You know, that's all I have to say. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I had fun making it. I hope you liked the poem. I hope you liked the duels. It's a shame we didn't draw Inferno Reckless summon, so we couldn't get that off. But you know, a nice loss to the machines, a nice win versus a very obnoxious dragon opponent. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more shameless hype beast GigaVise content. Take care, everyone.